So in this step here, what we want to do is we want to assemble the capacitors into the board. So there's 4 total. There's 1 electrolytic and 3 ceramic. And then, if there's still time, also put in the transistor as well. And obviously when we put these in, we want to make sure that we set up all the connections properly as well. So for the capacitors, we have 3 ceramic ones in total. And they've got their, so on the front here they have the capacitance. Let's see if you can, yeah, you can kind of make out the number, but the numbers essentially identify what the capacitance is on these different capacitors. So this one right here, the one that I have in my hand, is a 0.1 microfarad capacitor, and we want to connect it to the terminals 12 and 15 on the board here. So that's going to go in right here. Then we're going to flip it over, and we're going to connect the leads to the bottom of these springs, similar to how we did the resistors in the previous video. So the catalytic capacitor, when we're hooking this up, we got to make sure, because it has a positive and negative polarity, we got to make sure that those are hooked up properly, as indicated on the board here. So we have our minus N, which is the shorter end of the strip. Yep, it's also marked. So the short end of the strip is going to go to the top, while the longer one goes towards the bottom. And 18. Alright, there we go. So those are actually some nice clean connections, right, other than that transistor piece, which is a lot more difficult to put in there. So okay, so there we go.